All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not prepared in any way, shape, or form on this one. So we will. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Stand by. Going to air.
Stand by, Phil.
5,
Stand by music.
4,
Stand by announce.
3, 2, 1.
And speed up.
They're the Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks of Hobbs. American public, you are worthless.
Can't account for taste.
Nice.
Your teaser from earlier on
That's
the loose
fantastic.
adaptation.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Shove that Pulitzer Prize square up your ass.
I'm so happy.
I'm as best as you're gonna get, ladies. So here you go. We have. Shut up!
Then it's not a fork.
Masturbatory bullshit. I get the joke now.
Hey,
Stupid,
kids.
wonderful thing. Yeah.
Here's some stickers.
Are you in the crosshairs of the woke mob?
To the bridge of Kazakh Doom.
What is happening in my mouth?
Pumpkin spice lattes.
I was the mark.
You were the mark, man.
You want to get high together? You want to drink?
Cinema.
Subterfuge, machinations. Wow.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, well, welcome everyone to a brand new episode of 20 Years, 4 Beers. We are a podcast dedicated to rewatching, movies from at least 2 decades ago, while simultaneously enjoying a minimum of 4 modern beers. My name is Steve, and this is my big brother,
Tim.
and we are coming to you from just outside Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have just watched and recorded our Christmas episode on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and as usual, we sit down afterwards and discuss another movie over another beer. And we refer to these as our happy hour episodes.
Hey, you guys. Happy hour is from 4 to 6.
In this Christmas happy hour, we are discussing our rewatch of 2005's Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The movie is the adaptation of the classic C.S. Lewis novel of the same name and centers on the Pevensey children living in war-torn London during World War II. The 4 siblings are sent off to the countryside as a part of the relocation program that sent kids away for their safety from German bombs, and they end up on a large estate of a quiet professor. Boredom soon ensues, and soon the children find a magical doorway into the fantasy world of Narnia. Narnia is under the tyrannical rule of an evil queen, and the kids represent the fulfillment of a long-believed prophecy for Narnia's inhabitants. They must partner with the rightful King Aslan to overtake Narnia to free its magical residents. The film was directed by Andrew Adamson, adapted by Anne Peacock, Adamson and Christopher Marcus, and stars William Moseley, Anna Popplewell, Skander Keynes, and Georgie Henley as the kids, all super popular now, and also stars Tilda Swinton, James McAvoy, and Jim Broadbent.
Isn't there anything we can do to help Tumnus?
They'd have taken him to the witch's house. And you know what they say, there's few that go through them gates that come out again.
Fish and chips. But there is hope, dear. Lots of hope.
Oh, yeah, there's a right bit more than hope. Aslan is on the move.
Who's Aslan?
Who's Aslan? You cheeky little blighter. What? You don't know, do you?
Well, we haven't exactly been here very long.
Well, he's only the king of the whole wood. The top geezer. The real king of Narnia.
He's been away for a long while.
But he's just got back. And he's waiting for you near the stone table.
He's waiting for us.
You're blooming joking. They don't even know about the prophecy.
Well, then.
Look. Aslan's return. Tumnus' arrest. The secret police. It's all happening because of you.
You're blaming us?
No, not blaming. Thanking you.
There's a prophecy. When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone sits at Cair Paravel enthroned, the evil time will be over and done.
You know, that doesn't really rhyme.
Yeah, I know it don't, but look, you're kind of missing the point.
It has long been foretold that 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve will defeat the White Witch and restore peace to Narnia.
And you think we're the ones?
Well, you better be, because Aslan's already fitted out your army.
Our army?
Mum sent us away so we wouldn't get caught up in a war.
I think you've made a mistake. We're not heroes.
We're from Finchley.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
This is a social network
You don't have to be an intellectual property expert to understand the difference between right and wrong.
where we take a look back at the critical and fan reception from 2 decades ago.
Mark!
As usual, Tim takes point on this, so take it away, Tim.
You better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. $1 billion.
The IMDb rating is 6.9 out of 10. Michael Phillips of the Chicago Tribune said the film tells Lewis's classic story, which has its share of sticky and ponderous aspects in a predictable, visually cautious way. You keep waiting to be transported, yet in cinematic terms, the transportation never arrives. Ella Taylor of LA Weekly said, by staying focused on the children, frightened evacuees from the London Blitz, whose parallel war in Narnia...
That's the term I was
Yeah. And parallel war in Narnia both taps into and finally quiets their unspoken terrors. Director Adamson keeps faith with the humanity of Lewis's tale. And Roger Ebert gave it 3 out of 4. Said the film is this is a film situated precisely on the dividing line between traditional family entertainment and the newer action-oriented family films. It is charming and scary and about equal measures, and confident for the first 2 acts that it can be wonderful without having to hammer us into enjoying it or else. Then it unfortunately starts hammering. Yet there's charm in the Narnia stories. They contain magic and myth, but their mysteries are resolved not by the kinds of rabbits that fellow fantasy author Tolkien pulls out of his hat, but by the determination and resolve of the Pevensey kids, helped by animals skillfully rendered in the film to look about as real as any of the other characters. And Academy Awards that year up for 3 nominations with 1 win. The 2 nominations were for visual effects and sound mixing, and the winner was for best makeup.
Which, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like, I mean, even the visual effects, I guess I didn't look up. They're hit and miss visual effects, but I mean, there's some really solid
I mean, King
visual
Kong
effects
was going to win.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, never mind.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shutting up now. Totally forgot.
Come on, not my beer.
With our reactions and verdicts to the movie out of the way, we move on to the reactions to our beers that we drank while rewatching our subject movie.
And if you want to have sex with a disgusting bad brewer with a terrible attitude,
this is where we take a look back at our beers and give our expert ratings for our drinking buddies.
ugh, whatever. Hey, here's the truth.
This is Drinking Buddies.
Let's get weird.
All right, so my 2 buddies, first were out of Boom Island Brewing Company in Minnetonka, Minnesota, technically. The Light the Lamp Hazy IPA. They've had it for a while. I've had it for a while, but I was just like, I needed something, and that was good. It was good, like, sort of traditional option. It's good. I have a 3.75 out of 5. I think you would like it. Like if we went there as a family, it's like one of those, like, it's solid as an IPA. I don't know the hops or the ABV because I didn't do the research, but,
and did you have it because it might have been thematic with the whole,
I didn't think about it.
Lamppost.
Damn it.
Narnia thing.
Yes.
Right off the bat.
Of course. Light the lamp.
Yeah. Just gonna put it out there. All right. That's cool. Yep.
Wow.
That's okay.
Thanks. And I mean, this must be a God thing. Right? I mean, it's like, this is all God breathed. It's all Narnia. Here we are.
It all
Light the lamp.
Comes there.
Praise Jeebus. And then the second beer I had was out of Elm Creek Brewing Company, which again is in Champlin, Minnesota, I believe. Yep. Their Maple Drift brown. This is a brown ale. It's a maple syrup brown ale. I wanted to like this a lot more than I did.
Sure.
Please feel free to bring this home so you can try it. It's not bad.
Will that ring endorsement?
No, but
I would try it.
It's like, I think the sweetness is too high.
Sure.
The flavor is there. The brown ale is there. It's just a little too sweet.
Yeah.
So it's a 3.5 out of 4. It's a solid brown ale. Like it's the base brown ale is really good. So like, obviously I have 1 can left. You might as well take it home so you don't have to buy it. You can add it to your Untapped.
I will.
Really good. I like Elm Creek a lot. Like they make some really good stuff.
Right? Yeah.
So when I bought it, I was thinking probably like I maybe thought it would be higher than what it is.
Sure.
Just out of expectation. But like the problem ultimately is it's too sweet for a 16-ouncer. Like,
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
Like, so it's kind of like if it had just been the maple flavor without the extra sort of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
But it's a solid beer. So 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it's really good.
I will always take free beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, twist my arm. One beer to try.
I guess I'll try
I didn't pay for it. I can dump it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So my buddies this week watching it were somewhat of a, all right, what's left over that I need to get through before I transition to other stuff. But to their credit, it was good stuff. Earth Rider out of Superior, Wisconsin. It was kind of the last options of the multi-pack, but they have their Superior Pale Ale. And I must admit, like, pale ales to me are just kind of like blah.
Totally. Yep.
It was really, really tasty. It has something going on with it that's a nice, like, not the bite, but it's got a sweetness to it. Anyway, it was a 3.75. Really was nice, like, in the multi-pack that I was pleasantly surprised by. It was good. And then their Earth Rider, same company, just a spoiler, their Caribou Lake IPA. It's a 4 for me. It's a nice, solid, classic IPA, not more the hazy, which is great, but it's just like more of that kind of bitter element to it. Really, really enjoyable. So yeah, I was happy to have the multi-pack from Earth Rider. I've always liked them stuff out of Superior. And then tonight, for, again, tail end of the harvest season.
Says the pro.
Exactly. I know how it works with these hops. Anyway, a friend recommended it recently, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. Little Thistle out of Rochester, their Pick Window Fresh Hop Harvest 2025 West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
I got to say, when I'm looking for a fresh hop, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Like, it is a great flavor.
Yeah.
It tastes, sounds so dumb, fresh. Like, you just brewed this recently.
I agree.
I'm really, really impressed. We had one before with the previous episode. It was nice, the Lupulin one.
Yeah.
It was a good mass produced. Yeah. But this to me is like a 4.25.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
I agree. I think 4.25 is a solid number on this one. I think it's like, what's nice is we have, like this year, I feel like there's more fresh hop options. I found more out there.
Right?
Last year, there was none.
Nothing.
We talked about. So I don't know what the harvests were, but talk to the pro here. But like it is, I've seen some other ones out there. There's been some good options this year. This is the best fresh hop I've probably had this year.
Absolutely.
Like it's really good. I have 4.25 as well.
Yeah, it's like dank and just lovely.
Love it. Thank you. We begin our discussion with our reaction segment that we call Spotlight.
This is Boston, and the church does not want them to be found. So, they are not there.
This is where we highlight and discuss our top takeaways of any kind from rewatching our subject film.
We've got two stories here. We've got a story about degenerate clergy, and we've got a story about a bunch of lawyers turning child abuse into a cottage industry.
If there were 90 of these bastards, people would know.
Maybe they do.
This is Spotlight.
They knew, and they let it happen.
Like Spotlight, we're talking as this was rolling, but like Spotlight to me is, I can't remember who it was up against that year.
Big Short.
Big Short, which I think was the best movie that year.
Yeah.
But I'm not offended that Spotlight won this. Like Spotlight is an outstanding, well crafted, well put together movie. It is so good. It's just really good. You should watch it again.
Okay.
Tim, what do you got?
So this week, when I was thinking about, all right, we got to watch it again. I had not seen this in probably like 15 years, maybe 10. It's been a long time. I read the books right after college, like sat down and read all 7. And spoiler,
wow,
they're a slog.
I agree. The stories are great. The themes and the stories are great.
Yes.
So similar to the Lord of the Rings books, Jesus, it is just like,
so
what are we doing here?
Brutal to
I
get
cannot
through.
recommend any of these books.
No.
These books or the Lord of the Rings. I can't recommend it to anybody.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're like super committed, like get through it, but it is tough to get through them. And so having read them, I enjoyed it first seeing it in the theater, being like, yeah, okay, it's a good adaptation. But had not seen it in a long time. And this week, thankfully, the missus was hanging out with some friends on Wednesday. I'm like, kids, we're doing a family movie night, because I knew it would probably hit different watching it with them. And happy to report, because I do think, like, in hindsight, we saw it and it was fine. Yeah. Knowing now I'm not the primary demographic for this movie. No. Spoiler, the kids loved it.
Did they?
They absolutely loved it. Audrey said, like, this might be one of my favorite movies.
Good.
And I was like,
20 years from now, she can be disappointed.
Yeah. I'm like, really? Hold on. Yeah. It's her first impression. But like the fantasy element. So, I wanted to watch it with them because I knew it was like them as more the target market.
Yeah. I wanted to watch it with my kid, and he made it 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a point of like, so when the first Lucy, yes, goes through the wardrobe. Yeah. But just seeing the different reactions to Audrey's, like, ooh, like she even said, like, vocally, like, oh, all right. Yeah. And Ev literally said, don't go forward. So my two kids,
you're walking through a wardrobe and you feel trees and you keep going.
And snow. Audrey's like, what's happening? And everyone's like, no, do that. So it was hilarious just seeing them react to it. But yeah, it was really, really, like, so just initial reaction was, I'm going to be probably I will have a different rating for what I think the primary demographic would feel, and then how I feel about it.
Yeah. And I think that's totally fair. I mean, like, that's like watching a kid's movie or The Grinch or whatever. Like, people still tell me they like The Grinch, and I'm like, have you seen the movie?
Really?
And I get it. And that's why I wanted to watch with Matt. I think maybe he would enjoy it, but he's a little older and he loves
He's
Lord
like
of the
hard
Rings.
pass, yeah.
And so I definitely am jealous of that experience, because I didn't have like a bad experience with this movie. I had my entire experience of this movie, both when I first saw it in the theater and now, is kind of just mid.
Totally.
And so getting back to that later, for sure. My first thoughts were, I'll get back to that.
It's like mid, like good or bad. Like, what are the good stuff that you found?
Well, first of all, the very first thing I was impressed by, good. And I was a little surprised, and I know it's a different thing, but I know it won for makeup, rightfully so. The makeup's outstanding. The production design is outstanding in this.
Yeah.
Costumes, was that for costumes?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was visual effects and sound mixing.
The costumes are outstanding in this. The White Witch alone.
Yes.
Is like that dress is incredible.
Like dramatic shoulders.
Yes. I was like, really, I was more like, I had it in my head that it had more of a, because this is Weta Digital, I think.
No.
Or no.
No, they had somebody else do it. Not Weta.
Not Weta. Oh, because it was a producer of the Lord. Remember, because they tied
like
into
Walden
the Lord
or whatever.
Yeah, Walden Media was the company, but in terms of, that's a production company. But Weta, from a digital effects standpoint, is what I'm saying. I think it might have been Weta Digital in terms of that. But even still, the production design is outstanding. The every set is perfect.
Yes.
I was really, really surprised that it didn't have any of those, especially costumes. Like the battle costumes are pretty standard. Yeah. But like the dresses, like the other stuff, I don't know. I was floored from a production value standpoint of this movie. You can tell, and we'll get to the problems of the writing and directing later. You can tell the money was put in on the production side.
Yes.
The makeup, the practical effects of like that
Practical.
Minotaur guy or whatever, like
Yeah.
that kind of like the practical like costumes and like really well done.
Yeah, what stood out was the graphics.
I was talking about the visual effects. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hit or miss. So it depends on what you're looking at.
Well, I mean, I think of they were really great. I think of Mr. Tumnus. So
totally,
like the movie sets up this world of these kids.
Yes,
and they go to this professor's house. They go into Narnia, and everything is pretty standard, like movie making fare.
Yeah,
and then Mr. Tumnus comes out.
Yeah,
as a fawn, and like.
Fawn gloves.
That's right, fawn gloves.
There you go.
I didn't even think about that. That's great. And so him as a character being introduced, waist up, normal stuff. But then, like he's wandering about with Lucy, with deer legs, and so it's flawless.
It is to this day.
It's like, how do they do that?
Yes,
it
is really good.
And like his posture. And so that's a great entrance. And then, yes, as it moves more and more throughout it, through the story, it's a great balance to their credit of practical and digital.
I agree.
Like they don't lean all into just digital.
Yeah.
I'll get back to the execution scene later because that's, I think, like the best. Like we'll come back to it. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Balance of fantastic.
Yes.
But yes, overall, some of the digital effects really hold up.
Yeah.
Some don't.
Especially anything to do with green screen.
Yes.
Anything to do with green
nature behind the real characters.
So bad.
No, but the Mr.
airplanes
Beaver,
overhead.
Yes.
Offensively bad.
It's so... Really?
Yeah. They're like running in place. Like it's just so bad.
Yes.
Like, come on.
It's off-putting. But from an entrance standpoint, some stuff does hold up and does work really well, I think.
To this day.
Yes.
I mean, like, even that, like, the beavers are still really great. That's what she said. And, like, it is, the
wolves are hit or miss.
But I feel like
that's fine.
Talking wolves can be probably a tough one to do, but the polar bears that pull the witch, like, all of it, for the most part, all the visual effects of the creatures are pretty well done.
Yes.
What's a half man, half horse?
Centaur,
that dude.
The griffin.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Yes.
From a visual standpoint.
Correct.
From a story standpoint, that's another story.
Yeah.
So
but it's funny.
Get back to,
but it's funny when they put the real actors in front of a green screen. That looks terrible.
It's so bad.
Like a natural backdrop behind them. It's like, this is terrible.
You can tell.
Yes.
You almost can see the line around them.
Yes.
It is so bad.
Yes.
It's like offensively bad.
But the creature effects are great.
They're great.
I don't know how they... Anyway, yes.
So you don't want to talk about the execution scene?
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
I'm checking off as I go here since I didn't type this out.
How'd you take notes like around it, like bouncing back and forth? Like your notes, you're like, it doesn't matter. Like the order of your notes, execution scenes near the end of the movie.
Right, but then so I start talking about visual effects, and then I'll keep going, and then I have to come back and add to it. Because,
gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Because I didn't want to type out on my, like, sometimes having a laptop is cumbersome to type out as you go, so it's easier to just like write out as I go. You know. I was pretty solidly drunk when I watched this, so.
I text me my notes.
It was my 2 beers and then a shitload of wine.
So a little bit more.
Sort of
I like that's good. Yeah. All
right. So I will say this. I'm not done with the good because we'll have to come back to. I don't know if you remember this because I remember this, but my biggest problem with this movie was a branding perspective when it came out.
Okay.
Because there was a rush of movies that wanted to be Lord of the Rings. There was just a adaptation heavy. We're gonna grab whatever we can.
Yes. Any IP, do it.
Right. And in this sense, I know it was like from a producer of the Lord of the Rings and this kind of stuff. And then the trailers, if you watch back on the trailers, it's all about the action. It's this big thing. But anyone who's read anything to do with these books knows like, first of all, C.S. Lewis was a pacifist, and so like you just go, this is not something. And he was a super big Christian, as we know, and so like that is not the story that you're telling. Like, if you're going to adapt this story, as much of the books are a slog and they're a trouble, the central themes have nothing to do with the back half of this movie.
Totally.
Like, the back half of this movie is very, it's cool looking. They do a fine job, but like there's nothing that fits with the Lord of the Rings narrative in this story.
No.
The biggest mistake they made was just trying to tie into that. And I remember thinking at the time that, how do I write this here? They tried to capitalize on Lord of the Rings, but forgot that this is a popular enough story as it was. Hello. I mean, this was not an uncommon story. And also very different. An allegory of the Christian faith is not the same as the Lord of the Rings. And this is a blatant allegory towards the Christian faith. That's what it is. And so I remember do you remember where we saw this?
I want to say like,
let's see if he gets there.
694 and 94.
No,
Up north,
you were
really?
so far off. It's not
Really?
even funny. You were thousands of miles.
Oh, I saw King Kong there, I think.
Yes, we saw this in Washington, D.C. at Christmas time.
Oh my
as
God,
a
that's
family.
right. And they came out and be like,
that's right.
Shut the fuck up. Don't make noise or
basically
you
the guy
kicked
in
out.
the beginning was,
I do,
Yeah, we all went out there. So it was in D.C.
Oh my
and then we
God,
saw
that's
this.
right. Yes.
And I remember at the time being so frustrated watching this because this is not one of my favorite books. It's not. But at that time, especially, I was big into the church life. And I was really mad that, not that it wasn't because Aslan is blatantly the Christ figure here. Like, that's not what I'm mad about.
Yes.
I was mad because they tried to make it this epic war film at the end, and it just is not that story.
No.
And to this day, it bothers me because I just am. It's not like if people were to watch this movie and not read the books, they would think it's like along that lines.
Yeah.
And like, it is nowhere near what that is. That's not what we're talking about here.
No.
So I when Matt went to bed after 10 minutes, I was like, good, now I can hate this movie. Not hate's the wrong term.
Sure.
I think this movie does a lot of things really well, and they made some bad mistakes along the way. And one of them is trying to brand this as Lord of the Rings for kids, and it's just not right. Your kids loved it, and they loved it.
Yes.
And I would have loved to watch it with them.
Yeah.
But that is just not how they brand it. Like, they branded it so poorly.
Totally. And after seeing it this week, the day after I was in my home office and like took the books off the shelf, like the one, like, composite collection of them, and skimmed through really quick of just the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah. Like, Aslan dying is the second to last chapter.
Yes. It is not.
There's no battle.
Yes.
There's no like epic thing to the level of like what they have in the movie. And I was like, I guess I kind of forgot they didn't have that. And I was like, oh yeah, they definitely were like going hard into, that's lean into, oh yeah, battle, epic, action.
Which I get from a movie standpoint. I understand why they did it because of the time it came out.
Yep.
But if that movie's made 10 years later, it's totally different because it's not under the umbrella. Oh, it's not like in the shadow of Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yes.
It's so frustrating. Especially with the amount of money they probably clearly put into this. Like, they clearly put good money into this.
Yes. And to the detail you talked about, like, there's some really jarring editing.
Dude.
Like, what? Like, the writing unto itself
clearly skips a ton.
Like, they cut out tons of stuff to really tighten things up.
Yeah.
To get to, like, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's really jarring, the editing. And I usually don't notice editing because I think it's, for the most part, done really well. This was like, what are they going with? And like weird scenes they'd kind of cut off, cut back to, move around. It was really, really, again, thankfully the kids liked it. But for me, I was like, man, they have some issues here with the choices they're making.
Yeah.
With that.
Yes,
It's
the
really
editing
tough.
is very poor.
Yeah.
It is. I wish I'd written. I should have written down examples. There are just times where, to your point about Aslan dying towards the end of the book.
Yeah.
Like, again, spoiler. But like, there are just central themes in this that are totally glossed over or totally skipped.
Yeah.
That when you edit it out in the way they do, it's just there's no flow to this movie in any way, shape, or form. The river scene, which is super cool, makes no damn sense. Like all of a sudden, and then shoehorning Father Christmas in.
Oh, we'll come back to that. In terms of like my problems with it. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. From an editing standpoint.
Yeah.
Like
what the hell?
It goes. So yeah.
Sorry. Not to say you can't talk about it, but like
we can go back to it.
Yes.
I think the last thing I'll mention before I'll let you sort of take it on here. Well, I guess I'll have two things. The back half does pick up in terms of like action, but I think the story is interesting enough in the first half to where, like, to your point, the kids really liked it. Like it kept your kids interested. It didn't need the battle. It didn't need it. The story was good enough. Like they had them hooked. There's not much action in the first half of this movie.
Oh no.
So the back half picks up, but you're also like, what it sacrifices is anyone who dies, I don't care. The centaur? No, okay.
No.
No idea who you are. He sacrifices himself for Peter?
Yeah. Sure.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Like there's no earned anything. Even Aslan's death is not earned in this.
No.
And we're going to talk about that scene here in a minute. I think you have it on your list.
Yeah.
And that's an important scene, but none of it is earned. There is no emotion. There is no emotional heft to this movie. And when you read the books and understand the lore, there should be an emotional, honest to God reaction to that kind of stuff. And there's none because Aslan comes in very far in the movie and is not earned. None of the deaths are earned. None of the sacrifices are earned. No. Even Tumnus we know is dead, or Beaver
Mr. Fox.
Mr. Fox. Yep. Like none of it's earned. None of it.
No.
So I just all right, what do you got?
Well, I think like if you had cut out 10 minutes of the like London and the estate.
You didn't need the London thing.
Well, but in as much as like we are leaving for a reason.
Yeah, but even then, it's been 60 fucking years. At that point, people know this story. Just to be like, they could have started in the damn train station.
Sure.
Like, I mean, all it took was like, the younger brother, Edmund goes to get the dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's like, why can't you do as you're told? And then they slam the door. Like, it's so heavy handed that none of it actually helps in the end. So they could have just started in the train station and just been like Hogwarts style heading off to some castle. Anyway. Sorry. All right.
In as much as like whatever they could have cut out at the beginning to build this type of real world situation could have been made up with, fleshing out these characters in Narnia.
Yes.
So you're right. When it comes to, this prophecy, and they mentioned Aslan, as someone like who appreciated at least that book of the overall sequence, before seeing the movie, it's like, oh, okay, great. The kids liked it, but watching it now is like, man, they're doing a whole lot of like assuming you know who these people are or this character is.
Yeah.
Like they're doing a lot of kind of, pomp to what will come without any kind of fleshing it out. And so like, I agree. Aslan appears. Hey, what's up? Cool. And then he goes to sacrifice. Like that's a really quick pivot.
Yeah.
So some challenges there.
Yes.
One thing I like is I think Tilda Swinton,
dude,
is like she's great in everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
nobody.
Like she's so good.
She's great in this.
As this like, oh man, you are off-putting.
Yeah.
Right away.
Also, Edmund, you didn't realize she was a bad guy.
Exactly.
She's got black eyes, dude.
Yes.
She's got black glassy eyes. But good for you and your Turkish delight, which is ass, by the way.
Oh, it's so terrible.
But that's fine.
Tastes terrible. Yes. So I didn't.
But she is great.
She's really.
Nobody plays a bad guy quite like Tilda Swinton.
Just
she
off-putting.
Eyes into it. Yeah.
Yes. love what she does.
Yeah. Has she ever been like a good guy where you're like, I like Tilda Swinton.
I think she's
a good person. She just has that. Yeah.
Even if she's played
like
good
RBE,
people,
it's like resting bitch existence. Like it's just like.
But even if she's like been good characters, she always has like some seedy backstory.
Yep.
Of like,
Hey,
but
own it, man.
But it works really great for casting.
She is really good in this. She's cold.
Yes.
She obviously wants like she's a very good bad guy in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which pays off in the execution scene.
Yes. Look at you.
Like to the thing we talked about with practical effects.
Oh man.
And digital, blending it together, and her, feeling like, I have the whole world at my disposal, and I'm going to take this on and kill this character. It's a really great scene.
Yes.
In no way do I feel emotionally impacted by it.
I agree.
So that's the challenge.
Not the way you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's just some random lion that's going to die, which is tough.
Yes.
In theory, but I don't feel anything by it. But
anyone who knows the story, spoiler alert.
Yes.
Like, okay.
It should be really tragic. But execution-wise, it's incredible.
Dude, that whole scene.
The scale and scope of it is phenomenal.
And the visual effects on Aslan when he... Like, it's a bold choice at the time. Not to... Like, there's no thrusting of the knife or anything.
No.
You only see Aslan's reaction to being stabbed.
Yes.
And it is solid.
Yes.
Anyone who watched the garbage Lion King movies of recent knows that this is 20 years on, and it is as good.
That's good.
His liondom is as good as anything in the Lion King now. Because again, these are animals talking, so you have to make that look a certain way.
Yeah.
It is outstanding. That whole scene, like it's contrived. It's a problem because they don't get there in an earned way. Sure, but it is a well crafted scene. All of the characters, meanwhile, in the crowd are in costume.
Yes,
the only CGI, as far as I could tell, is Aslan going through. Everything else is an actual it's
a bat creature thing.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
But like for the most part, in the wide shots, this is an actual like people
all
in
makeup.
costume.
Yes,
like that's a really well crafted scene.
Yes,
and it's so frustrating because it could have been like really emotional.
Yes,
if it had gotten there the way it is. But it's a well crafted scene,
and it's like it's a character sacrificing.
Yes.
But what's tough is, in hindsight, he didn't really have that much to sacrifice because he knew the deep magic that she misunderstood.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, there wasn't. It's a weird, dismissive reality.
Yes, it's the Metachlorian version of this.
It is
literally you've just explained.
Spoiler! I totally tricked her.
You've just explained away.
Yes,
the mystical part of this.
Yes,
you did not need that.
Yeah,
that.
I was really frustrated.
You didn't need it. If you want your Christ-like character to come back after sacrificing himself, don't explain it away.
Yes,
it's just like it's not necessary.
No. Because then it seems like he's like, well, I just saved Edmund because I knew I could and I can come back no problem. All's good.
All because some dumb bitch didn't read the book.
Didn't read the freaking deep magic.
Did you read
Stupid
Did you
bitch.
read the exposition? Or whatever it is? Like,
I was the compendium?
Yeah, exactly. Which as Tolkien and Lewis fans know, there's plenty of compendiums.
So many. I think it was really well done, except for some of the things they tried to over explain to the audience. And it's tough because if it's at the core of it magic and some type of thing, don't explain the magic.
I agree.
Just have it be what it is.
Yeah, you don't the reason why Lord of the Rings works is you don't explain it away. You are literally in a world with talking creatures. You don't have to explain away how one of them sacrifices himself and comes back.
Yes,
you can find a way to do it. You can find a way to even just an offsetting, the witch doesn't understand the old ways of magic or something like that. I don't understand, but it made it very clear that Aslan knew what he's doing. But then I'm supposed to feel bad as he was walking there, this is because again, Gandalf dies and comes back.
Yes,
in Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
It's not explained away. He goes and he dies and he comes back, and there's some mystical element to it, and he comes back.
Yeah.
But apparently Aslan dies, and like 30 seconds later, he's back.
Yep. The sun rises.
Boom. So frustrating.
Yes.
Is it a problem with direction? I want to talk about the direction real quick.
Yeah.
The last thing I have is I have a huge problem that they picked Andrew Adamson for this movie.
Yeah.
This is not Brad Bird.
Nope.
Directing Tomorrowland.
Yep.
And like, which is a vastly underrated movie in my opinion, but either way. Or Andrew Stanton directing
the John
Mars,
Carter.
John Carter Mars.
Vastly underappreciated. So good.
These are like and I know Andrew Adamson is a established animated director from the Shrek standpoint. But my God, he brings nothing to the party here. This is a giant nothing burger of visuals. There's virtually no cool visual along the way. There's no real and he also adapted it. So I feel like Walden Media said we have the rights to this.
Yep.
And I think there may have been, if I have to look back, there may have been like, we have a rights until a certain amount of time until we need to make this, you know? And so Disney and Walden come out and they throw a shit ton of money at the wall, which is abundantly clear in the production, in the CGI, in the makeup. Like, it is not a cheaply made movie. It is not, anything like that. But Andrew Adamson brings just nothing to this from a direction standpoint.
Yeah.
And you look at the Mexican directors who did Harry Potter. Look at, there's a lot of people who have done kid movies in this time who went on to real legitimate things.
Yeah.
And it is so frustrating that I feel like they just sort of were like, I don't know, just put Andrew on this because we're going to put a frick ton of money towards this.
Well, to that end, like we watched Goblet of Fire this
poor
year.
Writing. Yeah.
Yes.
And
we talked about Mike Newell or whatever.
Yeah, Mike Newell. Yeah.
Brought nothing to it.
No.
It was just like, you can just maintain this.
No, but Mike Newell is the I kind of disagree because we talked about actually how Mike Newell is actually responsible for a good thing about this is that Mike Newell does the rest of the Harry Potters.
He just did this one with the.
What am I thinking of? I'm thinking Cleves or whatever it is. Yeah. No, like Newell does nothing to it.
Yeah, he's just like a placeholder.
Yeah.
I agree.
You're right.
It just has the same kind of vibe of like, let's take what Harry Potter did and just rinse and repeat for some type of like sterile magical experience.
Brings nothing to it. There's nothing to this that I think. Who directed this?
Interesting.
It's so disappointing.
Yes. Yes. To the Father Christmas thing I mentioned, I agree. It's a weird pivot and like
out of nowhere.
And you come to this world as these children.
Yeah.
And the prophecy, whatever it is, it's like you're going to take on the queen. And Father Christmas comes over and is like, here's some sweet armory stuff. You're going to totally like lay waste to this.
Yeah.
You're going to do that. Here's a sweet sword. It was like, what the fuck?
No, none of it.
It seems like a weird shoehorn in of like, again, religious.
Like Q from Bond. Or, he's just supplying you.
But what was most irritating, and again, spoiler or like sensitive warning, look away, small children. I'm watching it with my kids. Lucy, as he rides away, says to other kids, I told you he was real.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck are you doing? Thankfully, they moved past it.
Yeah.
No, we did. But I'm like, my kids to the 10, 13, I don't know if Audrey's still like, but she realizes once you stop believing gifts, I was like, what are you doing? Please don't fucking introduce the idea to a young audience of like, well, why wouldn't he be real? Why would you, I was like, no, you're killing me. So Liam, I was so annoyed. Liam Neeson as Aslan, I actually kind of struggled with him a bit.
Yeah.
There's some pretty wooden, again, to the directing and like dialogue. Like he has a great voice for it.
Yeah.
It's just his delivery is so wooden.
Yeah.
And I really struggled with like, I think the other voice actors are great in the different like animals they do.
Yeah.
he just
he's just who did the fox? Rupert
Everett.
Everett, yeah, very good.
Ray
very
Winston,
sly. Yeah, Ray Winston's good.
Fox,
and,
Beaver, like
Beaver. Yep.
they have like compelling elements. Like this is Aslan.
Yeah,
if this is like the character that is supposed to lead this prophecy, again, Christ-like figure, whatever, he has like the timbre to it, but it's just like boring.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna rally behind this guy.
Do you remember around this time there was this huge conversation, like Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and like these other things, and it was always like Liam Neeson. And when Lincoln came out, like Liam Neeson should play Lincoln, and it feels like at this point they would have said, "Who would we play Aslan? Who would play Aslan?" It was everyone would say Liam Neeson, which makes total sense. It makes total sense to have Liam Neeson as the lion. But then it feels like they just sort of said, like, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Like there's no acting there. He's just talking. He's just reciting the lines. And so I do think it's definitely like a swing and a miss in a disappointing way.
Yeah.
Because he is the right choice.
Yes.
From a vocal standpoint. But from an acting standpoint, nobody got to him in terms of it's just
we watched
felt like meh.
Kingdom of Heaven this year.
Yeah.
And Batman Begins.
Yeah.
And so, like he is really great in those because he's Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
And this is like, man, it is really like you don't add anything to it.
No, he doesn't bring in. He doesn't necessarily detract, but because he doesn't add, it almost is like I thought I'd get more from him.
Yeah, I hear Liam Neeson. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
And like I really wouldn't. Speaking of Kingdom of Heaven, we texted about it.
Yeah. I was wondering
the score.
The score.
So,
carbon copy.
I love the second half of the score.
There's really great. The central theme to this movie, the central orchestral theme, is really good.
But man, some of the first half, we were like texting this week, we were like, this sounds exactly beat for beat like Kingdom of Heaven.
With like the choral behind. Like that was like, this is the same thing.
I was like, oh man, Henry Gregson Wilson was like, you're not going to do anything. You're just going to like, all right, rinse and repeat that.
And all of them are guilty of it. I get it. But I mean, it is literally like tone for tone.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any other points?
No, it's, I struggled a bit. Thankfully, the kids liked it.
I agree. I do think, I actually would recommend this to people to kind of as an intro, especially with Greta Gerwig doing the Netflix thing in the next two.
Really?
We've talked about this.
I don't remember this at all.
So Greta Gerwig is doing for Netflix, The Magician's Nephew, which is the prequel, basically.
Yeah.
You've read them all.
Yes.
And so they're doing The Magician's Nephew first, and then she's signed on for 2 movies. So they're not sure which, like the second one would be. Because I think if you really look at the Narnia world and the lore of it, the skeletal bones of it are so freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
And you go like Magician's Nephew, because again, this professor who's very clearly somebody who matters and knows what happened here, he's the central character in Magician's Nephew.
Yeah.
Like so you kind of go like, oh, okay, so they're basic. So I don't know if they're going to do Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe or anything like that, because they've done these 3 films.
Sure.
Because they did Dawn Treader and
Caspian.
Prince Caspian, aside from this. So I don't know what they're going to do there.
Yeah.
But she signed on for that and one other. So she's on for 2 for sure. But like, right. I think Magician's Nephew, if you do it right, I think it's a great story and it sets up everything. Plus it's him and his sister, I think, right? As the 2 central characters.
Yeah.
And they end up in Narnia and they experience the rise of Aslan and then the
witch
queen,
taking over.
the witch. Really cool. Like it could be really cool as a central like skeleton to it. So I'm curious what they do here. And if and I don't want them to retcon it by any means. I would actually love them to basically ignore these films and say, we're going to make more of them in the theme that we want it to be. It could be really good. Could be really good. So we'll see. I don't know what the rights they have. I don't know any of that.
We'll see.
I don't know, man. I'm glad we watched it. I knew we would. It would be good. And I think I picked it because I thought like you'd watch it with the kid and I'd watch it mine. And clearly one of us got what we wanted out of this. But it is like, oh man, Well, this movie is a giant what could have been.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, anyway.
I'm going up there. I'm going to try it. I'm going to let the jury decide.
As we close out our spotlight segment, we come to our final takes called The Verdict.
If we are to have faith and justice, we need only to believe in ourselves.
This is where Tim and I give our final verdicts after rewatching the film and decide whether or not the movie held up over the course of 2 decades.
Now you get out of here before I call the bailiff and have you thrown in jail.
This is The Verdict.
I said to hell with it, to hell with it.
Well, yeah, I'll go first. Okay. All right. So the movie is a giant what if and also just doesn't know what it wanted to be. A kid's epic or an actual epic. So it goes in between far too much for my liking. Neither end is bad, per se, but in between is just okay, which means that is also kind of bad. For as good as the source material is, especially in the structure of it, the movie tends to be a paint-by-numbers epic. Check the necessary boxes, but nothing more. It wants to be more than what it is, and it just does not meet that expectation. With one great performance from Swinton and lots of fine ones aside, we didn't even talk about the kids who were just fine.
Just fine.
They were just fine.
Yep.
The movie is a just fine movie, quote unquote, with major issues. I do have 3.75 out of 5 because in the end, it is still an enjoyable couple of hours. It's not offensively bad. It is just a sort of nothing burger of a movie for me. I want way more than what they gave me.
Nice. Are you looking for something like Lord of the Rings, but without all that dour element? Like,
Jesus.
Crap. Or Harry Potter without all that teenage angst? Well, do I have something for you? A faithful adaptation of the classic story, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, tries to blend elements of fantasy, magic, and adventure, and is overall successful. Yet there never is any real sense of peril for the main children, and largely the story feels, like you said, beat for beat, what you would expect from this kind of film. With solid creature effects, both practical and digital, that mostly hold up, for the most part.
Mostly.
The film was a total blast for my kids, and I guess that's a ringing endorsement as much as I can offer. I have a 3.5 out of 5 for me.
There you go.
The exciting quiz program 21.
Our final segment of the episode is Quiz Show.
I have stood on the shoulders of life, and I've never gotten down into the dirt to build.
Where in our research for our subject film, we find some interesting trivia nuggets that we hope will stump the other and possibly intrigue you.
This is not McCarthyism. You're not here to expose for the sake of exposure.
This is Quiz Show.
Well, evidently certain of the contestants were given the answers in advance.
Cheating on a quiz show. It's like plagiarizing a comic strip.
So I went ahead and had jack shit for trivia on this one. So Tim's going to sort of run with this and see what we got. I'm sorry, Tim. I know you like to be challenged. I just did not. When I was watching it, I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't do it. Like I was doing research on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I was kind of like, I was trying to get there.
Yeah.
There's a few times like with Ray Winston or with other, you're kind of like, oh, all right, maybe I can hear this. I was like, okay, I'm done. I got nothing.
Speaking of him,
Ray,
the voice of Mr. Beaver is provided by Ray Winston, an English actor well known for some of his devious roles in The Departed, Sexy Beast, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls.
Sure.
Yet he
Which
would also
Tim admits is better than you remember.
I will say after seeing the
It's the third best of all of them. So yeah,
the fifth one,
yeah,
it definitely helped me appreciate that one. I was like, okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Yet he would also provide voice work for 3 later movies in what 2007 motion capture epic, 2011 reptilian mystery adventure, and 2022 feline swashbuckler film.
Jesus. So, give me the years again.
Yep.
2007?
2007.
And that
motion
was a
capture epic.
Motion capture. Is that Beowulf?
Beowulf, that's
Okay,
right.
All right.
Yep.
And then it was
2011 reptilian mystery adventure.
Is that Rango?
It is Rango.
Okay.
And then 2022.
This is an interesting one.
A feline swashbuckler.
Okay, I feel like this is going to be Puss in Boots or something like that.
It is Puss in Boots.
Okay.
The Last Wish.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Which I've heard very good things about.
I heard it
I've
was
never
great.
watched it.
No.
Okay, yeah. Look at that. I've never seen.
Nice.
Fun fact: I have never seen any of those.
You haven't seen Rango?
Oh no, I did see Rango once.
Yeah,
one time.
That's all you gotta see.
That's all you gotta see.
If
Although it did win Best Animated Feature that year.
If you've seen Chinatown, you've seen Rango. Yeah, that's fine.
Which Tim hates Chinatown. Well, hates the ending.
No.
You hated the ending of Chinatown.
I hate the ending of Chinatown.
Yeah, but you liked
it's
the movie.
Offensively. Well, I get. Yeah. I loved that movie.
Yeah.
Until the ending, I'm like, F that. We raved about her. Tilda Swinton.
Yes.
Has a solid career playing outsiders, oddballs, and unique characters. And has twice played characters who were originally male in their source comic book material. In 2005 angelic thriller and 2016 mystical story did she have her roles changed from male to female.
So Constantine is 05.
Yep.
As Gabriel. And
Correct.
then 2016
Mystical. Yep.
Live action?
Yep.
2016 Tilda Swinton. Oh, this is going to bug me.
That is going to bug you.
That's going to bug me because I know
You're going to hate yourself.
I think I'm getting hung up on the mystical part of it. You know what I mean? It's your hint that's screwing me up. What do you got?
Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
The mystical arts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The ancient one.
The ancient one. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Is that it?
I got one more.
Okay.
It's going to be an easy one.
Oh, okay.
Rupert Everett provides the voice of Mr. Fox, like we talked about him, having worked with director Ed Adamson previously on Shrek 2 as Prince Charming.
Okay.
Yet most American audiences would recognize him from his standout performance in 1997 romantic comedy.
So I'm like blanking on it. Is it My Best Friend's Wedding?
It is!
Okay, I'm sitting here going like,
oh my God!
In my brain,
The
I was
moment
kind of
I
thinking like,
wake
yeah,
up.
exactly.
Oh.
Which apparently they're remaking
Shut
now.
up.
Or
Just
no, they're
leave it
doing
alone.
a second one. My Best Friend's Wedding 2.
Oh, stop.
With Roberts and
Stop.
Cameron
I don't
Diaz
care.
and him coming
Stop.
back. I know.
Just leave it alone.
Just leave it alone.
It's so great.
Why are we doing this?
The original is so well done.
Oh, it's terrible, but it's
No,
wonderful.
it's great.
That's wrong. It is terrible.
The entire premise is her breaking up somebody.
Yes.
And that guy's like, yeah, no, because Cameron Diaz is awesome. And so, no, we're not going to break up.
I think that's why I don't like it. It's like they present Julia Roberts as like a good guy in that movie.
Oh, no,
and I'm
she's
like,
terrible.
you were
She's
horrible.
terrible. Yeah.
You are a monster.
Which is why he's great at
Oh
the
my
end, where
God.
they have their whole like,
Oh my God.
Mom and I'm
That's a great scene. And there are good moments, but it's no Notting Hill. I mean, like, come on.
Oh, I'm not comparing them. Notting Hill is incredible. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Nice.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode. Be sure to find all of our previous episodes on your favorite streaming platforms and stay tuned for our upcoming episodes on, what did I say? King Kong and Munich. Find us on the web via the metaverse of Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, and head to 20years4beers.com for more info. We want to say thank you for taking the time to listen and for clicking that like or subscribe button on your devices. This has been 20 Years 4 Beers. My name is Steve.
I'm Tim.
And thanks for listening.
Thanks.
A shitload of wine. It's been 60 fucking years. All because some dumb bitch didn't read the book.
Didn't read the freaking deep magic.
Did you read?
Stupid
Did you
bitch.
read? And Jesus.
Crap. I was like, the fuck?